Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today this is episode 26 of our Liverpool rebuild. Last episode, key episode really. We played plenty of games. To be honest, we played 8 games. We beat Milan in the Champions League quarterfinals 3-1 on aggregate. We then also beat Napoli 2-1 on aggregate. Now I believe if I look through, we have played a Italian team every stage up until the final now where we will play Manchester City. In the league, we were unbeaten, beat Brighton, beat Bournemouth, beat City, drew with Arsenal. This episode you will see us playing against United at home and Newcastle away. We just need to not lose 15-0 each game, basically. 1 point for the title. We could possibly lose both and still qualify. Something that took me by surprise last time out. I'll see if I can show you in my inbox. So it says here that we've qualified for the World Club Championship. Now, if you look here, the World Club Championship has not been played since 2021. Now, if you look on the right hand side, it says that the World Club Championship will be scheduled for Sunday the 18th of May and is due to start on Monday 16th of June. Now, what that means exactly, I don't know. I don't know whether they've decided to have a 3.5 year break. There was rumour, and I don't know officially, I haven't kept up with it, but they were remodeling the way the World Club Championship was. So maybe, just maybe, we are in that competition. We will find out at the end of next season, but for the moment I don't know really what that means, but we have qualified for it. So it is something, and it won't happen until the end of next season. On we go. We are set for the title showdown. Hopefully Wolves can nick something off Chelsea just to make our lives a little bit easier as well. So when it comes to the game, Bellingham will come out. I'm going to start Andre Santos. I just feel as though he deserves a game. He may not, and we don't know this officially yet, but he may not be a part of our side next year. Something I have yet to have decided. I'm going to keep Canate in just because he's been playing really well there. I am going to keep this side. I appreciate that a lot of them are knackers. We just need a point. If I go back, I just want to check out. So, regardless what we do here, the guys have got a 2-week break before the Champions League final. So, Bellingham is out for both of those games. So, we'll see how this all works out. So, obviously, Ronaldo is no longer a part of United because Jadon Sancho has got his number. So, be interesting to see. I reckon he might have retired, and to be honest, I'm not even really that bothered. So on we go. 1 point officially to win the title, and it will give us back-to-back. And Salah has already put us 1 goal to the good. Rice's ball over the top and chested in by Salah very calmly. The goal stands. We will praise the boys because that's exactly what was needed. Salah puts us 2-0 up. Apparently they said a dive was in there, but Manchester United are they're in trouble already. Taremi has got one back. Virgil dispossessed by Rashford. Good ball into Taremi, who tucks in low and makes it 2-1. And we've only been playing 12 minutes here. Something I very much would like. I'd certainly like the best defensive record if possible. So if we could stop conceding, that would be quite handy. You'll have to excuse me, I seem to be coughing rather way too much. It seems to be, game has just died off a little bit. Nunez has scored. Good pressure from Salah. It's well taken. Very well taken. Praise the boys as always. Andre Santos seems to be clattering everyone and we'd love to see it. We are pleased. So after this episode, I mean, the majority of pre-season will happen as well, and we will sort of go when it comes into transfers. I know roughly what I want. I know roughly what I think I want as well. I know who I need to see the back of. I can tell you 100% now. Simicast will be one of them. He has actually been really good, but Luis Diaz has scored. That's fantastic. So it's into Salah. Long ball, I love that. One touch under the keeper. So Simicast will be on his way out. Kelleher will be on his way out. I'm still debating about Fabinho, although I think it's more than likely going to happen, just purely because I have other targets I want to bring in. We will put Magno up top. Schudel will go on the left. On the right will be Harvey Elliott. And then one of probably three that are absolutely knackered in the middle of a park. And they're probably going to wonder why they're taking off someone that's already on a hat-trick. Verge for Antonio Silva. Manchester United have scored another one. Is it Donny van der Beek? It was Donny van der Beek. Got to fire him up. We're also going to go defensive. And that will wrap up the league title for a second season. We have won the Premier Division for the second time. It's been very, very successful. I am very, very pleased. I can't ask no more than the start that we've had. 2 in a row, and the rebuild has definitely been well worth it. And it hasn't finished. We've still got plenty more to do. Premier Division comes back to Anfield, second time in a row. Hopefully the board will be delighted with this, and we now just have to travel away to Newcastle. And we also have look at that, number 19, Harvey Elliott has done the cartwheel of dreams. Attaboy. Delighted. Fantastic win as well. That. So yeah, it's going to be a case of I know who I want to get in. There's definitely two. Chelsea won 5-3 against Wolves. They are looking like more than likely they are going to get runners up in the division. So Bournemouth will be going down with Burnley and Watford. Now, Thibaut Livramento I was going to be putting in an offer for. I won't now because I have found a better player who I think will definitely shore me up. Let's go back down here. Board are delighted with club vision progress. Win the Premier Division 1 year ahead of schedule, apparently. 3 times in 5 years. Manchester City and Liverpool sort of all drafted in there. They are happy with the division win, as they should be. Salah in top form. Liverpool crown champions. Now this is where it's going to be a bit dodgy. Declan Rice been paid a bonus of 2.5 million. Just wondering if there is other. Would that come in recruitment? It will. So Santos hasn't got many. Carvalho's got a lot there still. I am considering his future. I've barely used him. Porto will get money if we win the Champions League. Harvey Elliott has just got 1 left. We will purchase Nikolai Iliev, by the way. What else have we got? Nunez, okay, that's not bad. There was a lot on the instalment, so a hell of a lot. Rice, so it'll be another 2.5 million if we win the Champions League. Benfica will be due 1 million, so this could cost us a fair bit of money if we win this Champions League final. Yeah, it's going to cost us a fair amount of money if we do win it. I reckon it's going to cost us in excess of £7 or £8 million. There you go, there's another one for Victor Roque. All over the show. And so be it. It's just interesting. Once you get rid of them claws, though, it's all good. At least it's been a part of it and it's done. Basel defender Arnold Comas. Never heard of him. He's actually got some really, really good stats. Who's he wanted by? Atletico Madrid. I'm not really that interested, if I'm going to be honest with you. International duty. That must mean European Championships are just round the corner. Manchester City draw 0-0 with Manchester United, meaning Chelsea will be runners-up. Okay, so this is kind of making my mind up here with a few of these. Henderson is considering his options. Thiago is considering his options. Okay. So on net spend, we will be surely bottom of that. No, 132 million. Only Arsenal and Leicester have a good net spend. And this will be our final game of the season. We will get some players in who probably deserve to play. It's It's no issue if we don't win this game of football, to be completely honest. We will completely shake the side up. In holding will be Fabinho and Jordan Henderson. We will even change the goalkeeper for it. Why not? If they're on the subs bench, they're on the subs bench, but if they're not, they're not. It's absolutely fine. So Henderson, so I might end up actually losing 3 midfielders. It could also mean that I may keep Fabinho and possibly lose Henderson and Thiago. Like I said, it's a running thing. I'm not sure how it's going to work. What the best way to do it is. I know the majority I want to keep, so everyone has a price on this, and I'll always look at every offer. But there are certain particular people that for me, Salah and Virgil are completely indispensable, as are Rice and Bellingham. Everyone else, I will most definitely have a look at the offer and see if it's worth it for me. Like, I didn't plan to get rid of Joe Gomez, but the offer that Bayern Munich came in with was good for a player that I was barely playing. And I don't think he was playing that well. So, okay, a lot of this is all on Newcastle, as they are playing quite well. They are battling for that European spot. I mean, that is quite confidently going to be theirs. We are going to be making some changes very, very soon. Sturdelap is knackered. And yes, that's exactly what they think as well. So we will make 3 subs right now. Oh, it's a penalty. We will let the penalty be taken first. It's going to be Sturdelap who is about to come off, and he's tucked it away. Just as he's about to come off, absolutely fine by me. Sturdelap for Luis Diaz. We'll then bring on Declan Rice in midfield. Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back. Anyone else will be just based upon whoever they feel like needs to come off. Simicast with Van Dijk. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. We're not playing him on left back. No more subs? It's fine by me if so. The Kelleher is 7.5. And Luis Diaz, I believe, has finished the game off for 2-0 in offer post. 2-0. That wraps up the Premier League season. And to be fair, what a season it's been. I think that might be 95 points. I'm just going to say we're delighted, because on a whole, I am really delighted there. A fantastic game. So Everton smacked Chelsea 4-0. So it is Watford, Burnley and Bournemouth down. We win the title by 9 points. Pretty convincing, to be honest. Very, very pleased with that. As we go to the timeline, if it's going to let me have a look. So we signed Oscar Gluck, Managerial award. What did I win there? Okay. So I have earned £18 million in the 2 years I've been a part of the club. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Go to the inbox. Oh, one thing I did want to say. A plus. They feel like I'm doing an unbelievable job and I'm clearly the right man. Only disappointed with the FA Cup run, which is absolutely fair enough, I think. Sabani is one appearance away from going up to 99 grand a week. Kelleher impresses for Liverpool. His only start for the season, he was brilliant. We've received £38.5 million, 23 medals. A player must play in at least 5 matches. I wonder if there was anyone that just sort of missed out. Tellers Magno, only just. Victor Roque was another one. Ramsey was another one. Andre Santos got a medal. Brilliant. Fantastic. Liverpool have set the record for Premier Division titles. Haaland was top scorer, 35. Nunez, 11 back with 24. Tied with Samaka. Ramsdale has won the Golden Glove. He's conceded 24. Alisson's conceded 26. Manager of the year for myself. Very pleased. Team of the year. 6 of my players. Robertson, Diaz, Nunez, Alexander-Arnold, Salah and Van Dijk. Vitinha is the only new sort of brought in player that made it. So the one thing I did want to check out was in the Premier League, did we have the best defence? 26 joint with Arsenal. Okay. I believe that might even be a trophy on the game. I'm not sure whether I'll get it for that, purely because it was a tie as such. So we've now got the next big one. Magno has received a wage increase. And here we go with the scouting. Kelleher, team of the week, fair play to him. And now he is out injured. Slurred up. Okay, so we just want to have a look at our recruitment. Our wage budget is still quite good. So I'll go to recruitment. I'll go to Iliev. Can I actually make this offer? Okay, obviously not. Because obviously it's a mandatory. Okay, because it's mandatory, it means it's not optional, so it should automatically happen. FA Cup final, Chelsea and City. City win, it's a Haaland double. So a wages to turnover ratio. Leicester are the biggest spenders, after spending 58% of their turnover on wages. Us on the main hand, we are. That's okay. We are under the average, which is good. Okay. European Championship squads and Copa America. So we've got 12 players called up for the European Championships. Alexander-Arnold, Rice, Bellingham and Henderson for England, Tsimikas for Greece, Kerkez for Hungary, Van Dijk for Holland, Schürrle for Norway. He is an international there already. Antonio Silva for Portugal, Kelleher for the Republic of Ireland, Robertson for Scotland, Thiago for Spain. On the other side, Alisson, Fabinho and Andre Santos have been called up for Brazil. It's good for Andre Santos. Anderson Arroyo and Luis Diaz have been called up for Colombia, and Darwin Nunez for Uruguay. Okay, 5 days of the Champions League final. Benzema retiring, and Benfica are gone in for Ante Rebic. Thomas Muller, some silverware. Benjamin Sesko, Players Newcomer of the Year. And Tyler Morton wasn't far behind, finished second, and Gakpo Fofana. Okay, we have picked the right one to do there. So here we go. Big game. Talis Magno has cuts inside from the left wing. Okay. I've been playing him on the right, and yet he is natural on the left. So Schürrle is capable. So now I've got a lot of work to change a lot of this round, but we are going to go with a full strength side here, as you would fully expect. I am going to start Konate. Not sure if it's the right play or not. Declan Rice, Thiago, Jude Bellingham, Darwin Nunez, Mo Salah and Luis Diaz. On the bench, we will not have a substitute goalkeeper. Bit dodgy. Tsimikas comes on the bench. Who else? Who would be the one that misses out? Carvalho misses out for Zabani, just to be on the safe side. That is my best lineup for the moment. I mean, I think Silva ultimately will go ahead of Konate, but Konate's been really good lately. He's style-wise my worst player. It's looking really good. We've got to give this a go now. As normal, Max Aarons has actually forced his way in to be their official right back. Gutted he didn't come to us, but I do have a player I'm definitely looking at. So there's two that I'm definitely going to be bringing in immediately as soon as the transfer window opens. One from Dynamo Moscow and one from Luton. And to be completely honest, you will see those transfers take place very, very soon. I genuinely just thought there was a penalty then. And so far, City are having the best of this. But Darwin Nunez has scored a Champions League final goal. Oh, it's a Robertson header into Darwin, who nods home. 11 minutes gone, and we are a goal to the good. I would most definitely like to turn around this cup final voodoo that my guy seems to have developed. This could cost me a bomb as well if we win this. But at least if we win it, it's an own goal. Oh, it's so unlucky for Edison. Alexander Arnold has hit the bar, has come down, has hit Edison, and it's gone in. And I've just seen the referee blows for a penalty down the bottom now. Who for? Okay, it's for us, Mo Salah, and he has scored, and it goes to 3-0 to Liverpool. Mo Salah gets on the score sheet. It's been an excellent first half, considering the first 10 minutes it was all City. We looked a little bit tight in places where we were in trouble, but as of right now, we're going to turn and tell the boys that we're delighted, because we really truly are. Only player that has really disappointed me, well, Haaland is offside. Thank goodness for that. Luis Diaz hasn't really done too much at the moment. Konate's been my centre backs haven't really had much to do, I don't think, to be honest. So we will be changing it up very, very soon. It is our final game, so it's no bother if we knacker someone out. Okay, now is a chance to make the substitutions. I more than likely will be making all 5. Schlödel will be coming on. He will be the first one to come on, as we will praise the team. Yeah, Salah will make way in a moment. Right, 2 subs now. So we will bring on Harvey Elliott, and we will also replace Jude Bellingham with Jordan Henderson. And that will be my hint to make my last 2 substitutions. Fabinho and also Andre Santos will come in and get a game. We will tell the boys to focus. We will also slow it down to cautious. I'm pretty sure City are not going to score 3 in the last few minutes. They might score 1, and they have, and that is fair enough. It's Rafa who goes through. A little bit disappointed to concede in the last minute, but let's be completely honest. I genuinely don't care, because we are the champions of Europe. And here we go. We are going to collect this one now. Delighted. And it is most certainly going to cost us a fair few quid as well. Over the moon. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let's count how much money this is going to cost us. But yes, we will be up on money because I'm pretty sure we're going to have plenty of money incoming. Are you going to let me scroll? UEFA Champions League. Okay, 17.24 million. We've probably just lost the majority of that. Great moment. I'm absolutely chuffed to bits. That's exactly right. Let's go back down to here. Medals, 25 medals. That's fantastic. Unlockable achieved. You've won a non-domestic competition. Nationality restrictions lifted. Unlockable. I never ever thought I'd see a day when a football manager game had unlockables. Not really keen on that, if I'm honest with you. Gerrard, who now manages Sky Bet Championship outfit Middlesbrough. They are happy with the UEFA Champions League win, as they should be. Gaultier having a look at Darwin Nunez. Delighted with success. So basically, we so far earned 22.4 million. So that's 46.1 million. So straight away, 46.1 million. So we're down to roughly, I'm just going straight off the top of my head, just about 18 million there we paid out for them. And there we go. So it's 5, 8, 9.25. So for winning the Champions League, we've basically taken around £9.5 million overall. Now I would very much like to say that they are out of everyone's contract. So if we go to the recruitment and we go to the clauses, so Declan Rice was one, or Declan Rice was definitely one because I put it in there. If we check out him, it's now no longer there. So that's pretty key. Have noticed on our transfer budget we have lost £10 million. It's absolutely not a problem, of course. And we can move on. I just need to go to my tactics. I'm going to leave the timeline so I can unpick this squad. Okay. Champions League best goal, Jordan Henderson scores a belter. We love that. Liverpool players in the dream team. Alisson, Robertson, Van Dijk and Salah. Champions League award winners. So Alisson was the best goalkeeper. Robertson was the second best defender. Salah as midfielder. It's fine with me. More than happy with individual accolades. End of season review. The new arrivals. Board were delighted with Declan Rice. Only content with the deal for Jude Bellingham. C+. Yeah, I know they're not happy there. Transfers out. C+. So there's a few there that they're not particularly happy about. Loans out. You just can't please everyone, can you? Season's results. I'm more than happy moments to remember. 8-0 against Midtjylland, 4-1 away against Chelsea in the Premier League, and 4-1 against Inter Milan. Finances, sponsorship. Look at that sponsorship. 209 million. Everything is on the up. So sponsorship is up 8 million. Broadcast revenues up 6 million. Corporate and hospitality is nearly up 1 million. Competition prize money, we have gone up 47 million. Match day and commercial has gone down, but not by a lot, so not too bad. But the finances will look good. We've rotated the team a fair amount this season. Now, Thiago did not make my team of the year as such. Henderson did instead, which is very interesting. One thing I have pointed out there, Declan Rice did not score one goal for us. Interesting. Accolades. So, Salah was fans player of the year. Nunez was young player of the year. Rice was the signing of the season. Goal of the season was Jordan Henderson. Top goal scorer was Nunez. Alexander-Arnold with the most assists. Player of the match was Salah. Highest average rating was Salah. And Zabani was most completed passes per 90. History in the making. Your hard work and effort paid off on the pitch, and such a feat didn't go unrewarded at our end of season ceremony. Liverpool upset the odds pretty much from the beginning. What a run from Steve McDade of Sports Bible. Liverpool put together a season for the ages. Well done them. Benjamin Davis of Sky Sports, as we won the Premier Division, the Champions League, and if you count the Community Shield. Could have been the Carabao Cup as well, but we lost in the final there. So we'll just have a quick scroll across, see what's added on. Not really a great deal in all fairness. We'll finish it off. Andre Santos is happy to stay. Players inducted into the best 11. Now this is interesting because Robertson is a sub there. Why can I not go down? I can't scroll down for whatever reason to see that. Maybe if I do this, can I do that and drag it down? I can. Simicast, Silva, Rice, Henderson. So Thiago Fabinho, not even a look in. Board are delighted with the club vision progress. We are now the most reputable team in England. We are 3 years ahead of schedule there. Most reputable team in Europe, we are 1 year ahead. And most reputable team in the world, 1 year ahead. Okay, what do they want here? 5-year plan, challenge for the Champions League, win the Premier Division, win the Carabao Cup. We've added something new. We've added this as the feel the club should be showing the ambition to remain, yeah? That's fair enough. Yeah, fine, I'll confirm that. It's no problem to me. For significantly increasing the club's stature, you've unlocked the unsackable, unlockable. What, so I now can't be sacked? Is it me, or does this kind of ruin the game? You know, I'm a big football manager man. I love the game, but stuff like this shouldn't be. I mean, it's great for if you want to run a club for 30 years or something, but you know, you if you deserve to be sacked, you should be sacked. I don't know whether that's going to account for me or not, but I might have to look into that. We'll see. New season report. Van Dijk 4.5. Nunez up to 4 if that's the case, which is really good. In the squad break. Training camp plans in America. Are we looking towards that transfer window? Because we will see the start of it. Okay, so it's now going to be a case of trying to find some players in a new club. It's also gone. First thing I will be doing is I'll be making offers for 2 players, and then it's going to be a case of trying to ship some people out. I do most definitely. So after careful deliberation, youth budget. Okay. Due to technology advances, no longer rank. Okay, so we want to try and boost that up if we can. Alfonso Silva will come back. Salah comes second in best player in Europe. Kirkos, we lost another 3 million now. International games have started. They are friendlies. Right, so if we have a look at our finances, we are 38 million in the red still. It might not be like that for much longer. So when bonuses do come through, we do lose them off our transfer budget. Okay, so that's if we have any add-ons. So that's fair enough. So the transfer window is now open. We will only go in for the right player. So they reckon Zabani, £85 million. Well, if they stump up £85 million, I might not be able to say no, because there are some big players there that are interested in him. Only thing is, it's finding a replacement. So now the transfer window is open, we can now have a look in my recruitment. So in my shortlist, there are 2 players that I want. One of them is Dean Warren. He's a reject. I'm not going to turn and say anything bad in respect. He's worth £12 million and he plays for Luton Town. In his contract, he has a £13.5 million release clause. If I just check out Luton, they're 10th in the Championship. So £13.5 million here is a steal. And he'd be a terrific signing for the future. He'd probably want to be loaned out as well. So we will activate that for sure. Dean Warren, see if you will come to us. The next player, Arsene Zakarian. He's an inverted winger. He can play in any of them front 3 positions. Can't play up top though. He is worth £18 million and he has a minimum fee release clause of £18 million. We have just got to bite the bullet. They are 2 players and probably the only 2 I'm interested in, unless I lose a player somewhere along the line. Dean Warren is not interested in contract talks. He would prefer to continue his development at Luton. I can't do anything about that one. He's one I will be looking an eye on. Zakarian. We'll promise him that. His yearly wage rise is always going to go. We'll offer you 110. 130. We'll give you 120 then. Okay. Deal. Oscar Glock. So this is where he's going to be interested. Looks like he might be an absolute bargain. So just to say now, we paid 3.2 million for him. He's now worth 4.3. I was expecting something like 23 million. Interestingly enough, PSG have gone in for Zakarian as well. So that will be interesting to see where he stands on that one. Haaland has won the golden shoe. Jurrien Timber could be going to Chelsea. So does that now mean that our finances have now been hit with? Yes, we've got 173 million in the bank. Lovely. Silva has now returned. Haaland beat Nunez and Samaka. Scouting is still going on. A plus Zakarian as a priority. My biggest fear there is that the contract I've now offered him will be dwarfed. My client Zakarian would like, oh, here we go now. Now, that part at the bottom there is quite worrying. I've offered him 120k a week, and now their expectations is 245k a week. He wants a 5-year contract, 145k a week, about 140, 150, 145. We'll give you what you wanted. Not sure whether we're going to get him or not, but basically it looks like PSG, they're playing us and PSG off each other. That'll be interesting. So to finish off, we're just going to check out here. So Camoin Kelleher, it's worth some bucks. I'm going to offer him out. We'll offer him out for £12 million. Simicast, is he still wanted? Barcelona. His guide value is £40 million. We will offer him out. We will try for £35 million. Robertson, Fabinho, Henderson, Thiago. Didn't think that this was going to happen, but it is happening. £20 million if anyone can stump up the money for him. Carvalho. It's worth 32. We will take, if anyone can offer £25 million. It will be very interesting to see if anyone can come up with anything here. Everyone else I'm okay with there. We do have a lot of forwards. Andre Santos, is anybody interested? Tottenham are interested. I am going to bite the bullet with him. I might regret this as well. But we will put him up for £37.5 million. Jordan Henderson, I won't offer him out directly yet. I will stick with this and we will see what comes of it. Okay, so As you can see, there are some offers on the table. Kelleher could end up going to PSG or Tottenham. I will accept both of those offers for Kelleher. Barcelona for Simicast. Now, if this is about 30 million, I'll take it. 21. Non-negotiable. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Juventus make Thiago offer. £20 million. I've got to take it. I've got to take that. Offers made for Andre Santos. Okay. So Tottenham's deal is pretty much a joke, isn't it? The other two offers I will accept. Wasn't sure whether this was really a good idea or not, to be honest, but whilst he is a really good player, he hasn't really got the football. No offers for Carvalho. And we're always happy to see Sludl up scoring. So we are well on our way to selling some players, providing they are happy to leave the club. Oh man, look, Thiago has just snubbed. Colchester can have Silver. Thiago is snubbed. Oh man. Villa, Blackburn and Southampton have come up. Yeah, you can all have him. It's absolutely fine. He's accept all offers. Yes. Very happy to see Luis Diaz get on the score sheet. So I'm not sure we're going to see anyone moving on this video. Obviously we've got in Oscar Glock and Iliev is going to be coming, so depending on what happens here and now, we'll accept that. Okay, so West Ham are now going for Angelo, that's fine. Zakarian is coming to Liverpool. That's a good purchase. So we go to the inbox, we leave it there. Arsene Zakarian has signed for us for £18 million from Dynamo Moscow. That's a good way to finish the video. So that is exactly what we're going to do now. Please give this a like. Champions and Champions, Champions League, Premier League. Really happy with that. Let's see where we can go in the future. Let's see what we can shape up with the side. Please give this a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to get ready for next season. We'll see you in the next one. Laters.